Alright, what is up guys? Welcome back to another Road to Number 1 video. We're starting today at 1864, which is going to put us at currently 86th in the world and 10th in the US. Our NMPZ ratings at 38, so not the worst, not the greatest, but we're going to queue for both and see if we can find an opponent here. And we get Simeon from Poland, 1798. Looks like it's going to be no move, which is definitely the weaker of my two modes, but we'll try our best as we hop into a Chile here. I think I waved already, but I'm going to wave again just in case. Yeah, it looks like somewhere down the peninsula. And we'll just drop it somewhere here. Sorry. It does end up being this road here, which is good enough. In terms of a region guess, that's going to be 306 points. Looks like he's got the guy from The Incredibles as his profile picture there. And we hop into a Bhutan here. Not really going to think about this one. Maybe we go east because it is not overcast. Yeah, it does end up being east. Originally clicked maybe even close to the 5k there, but region guess, not going to do too much damage as we hop in around 3. In Turkey here with the pickup truck. Do we have any info on this one? Yatsa, nothing there. I'm not sure what's going on with all of those. Certainly a decent amount of metal roofs here. Can't read that bin, unfortunately. I can't tell what it says, really. Not as easy of a location as I would like it to be, unfortunately. I think I probably stray a bit further east here and we go like Chivas or something here. I'll leave it somewhere in here. Does end up being south of Virgin John in Shelly. I couldn't really read that on the bin, but it definitely looked like Eastern Turkey. Decent amount of metal roofs there. And we'll hop in around 4 in a country, which it's like Italy there with that sign, maybe. I think the houses might fit, certainly for Italy. As for where in Italy, not quite sure. Other consideration is France, but don't really think it fits, so I'll probably just be clicking somewhere in middle Italy here. Does end up being all the way south near Potenza, so that is going to be 400 more points. As we hop into a little bit of round 5. 1.5x damage in Peru. Can't read what that says there. What's our copyright situation that we're looking at here? 2023. I kind of want to go north here. I think we're gonna try it. It kind of looks like this stuff up here, but could be wrong. It is. Nice. That's gonna be 378 points of damage. Not bad. We'll hop in around 6-2x now. And we move into what looks like what we have, 2023 copyright there. Looks like Germany to me. I think could be German on that sign potentially. We have a couple thatch roofs there. So I'm thinking we're going Germany, we probably go northern Germany then. I think architecture might fit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go on one of the seas out here. Like, we'll try something here. Okay, I mean, we are playing great right now, but don't want to toot my own horn. Of course, we can still lose from this situation, but it's good stuff. Round 7, 2.5x damage now in Peru, I think. And interesting mountain there. Huh. Not quite sure how famous that one is. Certainly looks famous, and we're about to learn where it is. But I don't know that one. So it's to our southwest. Which is quite interesting. Like, we don't have anything on the poles, right? That can be helpful. I don't think so. We're probably just in... Don't read anything there. Just quite a shame. Okay, well, I think I'm going to stray a bit more north here, and we'll go Chimbote or something like that, but not too sure. It does end up being all the way up here, and almost, looks like we're looking at that there, maybe. So tough, we do lose a bit of HP there, round 8, 3x damage. Definitely made sense for a bit more north, but couldn't, like, commit to it. Looks like we do have Central Java Trident poles, I think. With this, I mean, it should be Central Java. We have a lot of Java roofs. It is quite flat as well, so with the Trident poles, I think I will just click in one of the flat parts. Where's quite flat? Let's just go somewhere here. Does end up being a bit more east there. 630 points. And our opponent is very close. I'm going to pop a refresh because it is a little laggy, and then I'm going to have to rejoin. I don't know, man. The game's getting a bit too laggy for me. But we'll see. We hop into a Germany here, it looks like. Right, 2023. Could be the Netherlands as well, but those do look like German bollards, so I think we're gonna have to go Germany here. Houses do look quite Dutch though, so I am thinking somewhat up here, northwest. And it was all the way in the pocket, which makes sense. That's gonna be 872 points though. And we'll hop into round 10, 4x damage. In a little bit of za here, driving left. Can't read the road number, unfortunately. It's just a bit too far out of range. That being said, it does just look like around that Joburg area. That's probably what I'll be clicking. I'll try to line up a road and just send it in there. I don't know. We'll try that. It was a bit more east. On this stretch of road there, R23. But yeah, we have very similar guesses there, and we'll hop into round 11, 4.5x damage now. In India, I would assume, yeah, should be. I don't know why I'm looking at copyright actually. Poll doesn't really tell me too much. Not UP or something like that, but I can definitely see Maha here. This is an issue on 4.5x damage, I think. I think we might have to pop a little hedge here. And if they 5k, they 5k. I don't think it's ever Madhya, but I don't know. I guess it could be. Aline would have been UP. It is UP. But that's 1170. We both end up going Madhya there. Could have won if I had committed to UP, but wasn't super confident as we drop in round 12. In Yukon, I would assume. Don't love this because, yeah, I mean, I've never taken time to learn these roads. Green poles, though. I assume that's a known thing. I just don't know. So, yeah, that's a bit of an issue there. We'll just drop it somewhere here, I guess. And pray. It's this road. That's gonna be game. GG's to our opponent there. Yeah, it's the Enterprise Road that's gonna have the green poles, I guess. Unfamiliar with that one, unfortunately. But it happens. Yeah, good to know for the future. Alright. I mean, we're technically on the... Nope, we're on the wrong road. Alright, I'm gonna do the little trick that I learned where you just type in matchmaking here. And it should take you back to the old UI, which hopefully will be okay. But the old UI, definitely, the game's not as laggy, the map's not as laggy, so hopefully everything will work out. And yeah, I'll see you guys when I find an opponent here. Alright, we do get a game here, and it's against BZH, no move on a Pro World. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, once again, not my preferred mode, but we are trying to improve a little bit. But I just find no move, like, I don't know, kind of boring. Like, I'd rather play moving or NMPZ. Even though I'm probably a better no move, like a way better no move player than I am NMPZ player, I just prefer it. But yeah, Po Valley here. Probably should have sent this one in a long time ago. Ends up being south of Ferrara there. And we lose 14 points of health, which is fine. Love the new UI way more, or sorry, the old UI way more. So luckily, if you do slash matchmaking and you have your mode set, then that is usually a good way. You just get the old UI back for now, at least, until they patch it. Interesting transformer here. Is it main? Was just main. Very nice. I've seen main. I don't know if that's just a fake meta, but I have seen main have those New Brunswick style transformers where it is facing the road like that. But that's probably happens in most of the cities in New England. Can't lie to you. All right, very chonky Australian bollard here, and very sparkly looking cam with a little bit of bird poop on there. So don't know really where to go here. You probably have to just drop it in New South Wales, if I had to guess, and we'll just drop in your Orange or Dubbo. We'll see where it is. Could be Vic, of course, but kind of have to hedge a little bit for New South Wales, which I think is probably the most likely state, but we'll see. It does end up being Vic. Did say that was a possibility. I guess that maybe makes more sense with those, like, one-off hills you can get there, but round 4 in Brazil, or yeah, should be Brazil. We have a Brazil pole right there. What does it look like to me? Hard to say. Kind of I think you probably have to go northeast here with the fence and the soil, but not quite sure where. I think we'll just drop it in Pernambuco. Yeah, it does end up being Rio Grande do Norte there, so is that the main road? It is a yellow road. Huh. Interesting. Alright, we'll move into round 5, 1.5x damage. In Chile, it looks like all yellow lines, and we appear to be on one of those volcano reserves. So we could make a good guess here. That could go a long way, perhaps. We have a railroad. Don't see one. It's really just kind of lining it up, isn't it, on these? We're kind of going through. I don't have a. Okay, I guess it's not really a railroad then. This kind of curving. I can't tell which way it's curving there. I think it's curving south, which I guess we try this then. Okay, it was one more curve up, but yeah, we're both in the right place. 94 damage. We will hop in around 6. Double damage in a little bit of Norway. Long outer dashes, and we yellow on that sign. And this one I'll probably just be dropping in the middle, which I assume they've done the same. Does end up being Swedish border, but no big deal there. We'll take the 326 that comes with it, and we'll hop in around 7, 2.5x damage. In what is this? Sri Lanka, I guess? I hope it's Sri Lanka, not Cambo, guys. Okay. Got a little scared there, I can't lie to you. But I guess the front of the car was like that French flag kind of situation, so yeah, we'll happen around 8 triple in a little bit of 2022. What is this? I guess it's Finland or something here. I'm a little bit concerned as to why we have no car, though. It is a little odd, but this definitely does seem like a Finnish. Maybe it's a Norway pull, and we're like, I don't know. Do you ever go for like this hedge? Just I'm hedging for Kirkenes and stuff. You ever just click here? Definitely seems north, but I'm not sure where north. Okay, yeah. I mean, we end up going for the hedge there. It does pay off. It just ends up being Sweden, but it's only going to be 69 points. I assume BZH probably had the same thought there. We happened around 9, 3.5x damage. In what looks like Romania to me, we do have a Romanian marker. Suharau, 8 kilometers. Doubt that I'm really finding that one, but we can take a little look-see for it. Suharau. It would help if I could read the... Can't read the road number, unfortunately, which is kind of tough. We have a lot of metal roofs, though. And we're looking north at flatness, so maybe we're down here somewhere? Suharau. I feel like I'm going to have to zoom in here. I don't think I'm going to find this, to be completely honest with you. Maybe BZH has found it here. I think I'm just going to drop it in here. It does end up being max north, actually, and we're actually looking at Ukraine, so makes sense. Suharau, there it is. Oh, good to know for next time, round 10, quad damage. I thought we had a long sticker, but I wasn't certain about it, so didn't really want to commit there. Looks like we do have a Brazilian pull, I think. So I'm thinking, I don't know, something up here. Does end up just being Bahia, so that is going to be a big chunk of points, unfortunately. Seems like multis are guesses kind of turned the wrong way. Round 11, 4.5x damage now. In Brazil, again, not great for me on 4.5x damage, but we'll see. We have striped card 22. Well, Ranyao came to mind, certainly, with these. It is very red soil. I'm going to try it, though. It's very dry. But we'll give it a go here. A little bit concerned. Let's see where it is. Actually ends up being Mato Grosso, so we kind of end up sending similar areas with the red soil. Pick up 1642. I was between that and Rondônia. I was not sending Mato Grosso there, but fair enough. This one looks like a pretty easy Lesotho. I am not going to think about it, and we're just clicking middle. This is what BZH does as well, and it ends up being a very small valley near Samankong. It's anybody's game going into round 13. 5.5. In the country that I didn't want to see, which, I mean, should be Canada, I think. Yeah. It's not great for me. I have no idea where we are. Oof. First thought was New Brunswick, Nova Scotia. I don't know if the car really fits, though. I think I'm going there. I don't really have a better guess, but yeah, I'm a little worried on this one, guys. I can't lie. I could see this being the other side of Canada or even the US somehow. But we'll give it a go. We'll see where BZH goes. It was just Quebec there. That's going to be game. Yeah, it's just on multis, man. Just really turns around for me. Because I feel like we played pretty well there. Like on non-multis, and then as you move into multis, it just turns into an absolute disaster. But we'll do the thing again, and we'll go to matchmaking. And we'll hop back into queue. And we do get BZH again, so hopefully a chance for revenge here. Hopefully we can play a little bit better. As we hop into round 1. In Indonesia here. Symmetrical pull top. A lot of Java roos there. So that plus symmetrical pull top. I guess I am just going like something out here near Samarang or something up here. Yeah, I'll just try it. A lot of tiled roofs, especially here. I don't think they're fake tiled roofs, right? I guess it could be, to be fair, and it's just like Coastal Riau or something, but yeah, I'm trusting these blindly. Does end up being Western Central Java, which makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of canals here, it looks like, but it's going to be 124 points. We happen around 2. And hop into this round, which kind of weird looking. Huh. Huh. Ends up being Oriole there. Thought about it. I thought about this area in general, but I'm absolutely trolling today. It appears round 3. I don't think the coverage really works for where I've clicked, but sometimes I just really don't think about my guesses. It happens. 2024, not the country that I wanted to see, really. Yeah, don't love the Australia here, guys. We do have a railroad to our north. I don't actually know what state we're in. We could actually lose here, to be fair. It's very possible. I'm not very good at Australia without polls, so that's certainly another issue. There's no railroad here, unfortunately. So this was my first thought, for whatever reason. Roads to the north of us, and is there a part where it's to the north? I mean, there is parts here. Does this really line up, though? It kind of does, honestly. I'm gonna try it. This was my first thought, but I don't feel like super certain about it. It is there. Very nice. Do get the road, which I'm happy about, but it was on no multis, so definitely still quite losable. And we end up in Canada once again. My favorite. Like there is an airfield 1 kilometer to our north. I don't know, could it be French on that sign? Kind of looks like Quebec, but you can see a couple of things. Really not sure here. Just gonna try Quebec. It's no multi, so we probably realistically shouldn't lose here. But we'll see. We'll see where EZH goes. A bit worried about this one. Does end up being Quebec all the way up here. Matagami. Alright. 110 points. Decent result for Canada, I guess. Round 5, 1.5. Interesting. Is it Kaliningrad? Or is it something else? Okay. Yeah, not too confident in my Russia nowadays, but deep autumn coverage with that huge backlight. Hits, and we move in around 6. Did kind of look like Poland as well, pretty much, so kind of had to send it. Okay, pretty beautiful mountains here in Norway. Not sure why this is still in Gen 2, but we will take a little gander of something that could work. We'll just send it somewhere here, I guess. Does end up being a bit more north here. That makes sense. Little white road. But that is going to be 2974, so we'll take the points as we hop in around 7. 2.5x damage in the United States. Looks like we're growing some cotton here. Can't make out that state flag, unfortunately. Not that I know them, but we have a front here, which is interesting. That looks like a Georgia plate to me. With the little peach in the middle, potentially. And I think Georgia could work here. We'll give it a go. We'll just try click in the middle of the country. Not sure why we have a front plate there. That's the most concerning thing. But I'm trusting that back plate on the black truck. It does end up being Alabama. But not going to be enough, unfortunately. If I had Tried to region guess a bit more, maybe. But this would be quite an unfortunate multi-merchant if we were to lose this game, as we only need to be closer in Spain here. So let's try our best to hopefully be closer here. It's like south coast to me somewhere. I think I'm just gonna drop it in Murcia, and we'll see where it is. Okay, we are closer, so that should be enough, and it will be. Thank goodness. Ends up being west of Valencia there. We do pick up a win. I don't think there's any rounds to really review that. Okay, I was wondering why I was lagging so much, but yeah, we'll queue up one more time here. We'll probably get BZH again, and we do. So hopefully we can close out this episode with a little bit of a win. But we'll see. Round one. In Peru or Colombia here. Would it be nice to take a little gander at copyright? I don't see anything. 2025. Great. Black car. I think you gotta go Colombia then. Alright, well, I'm a bit concerned. Okay, it does end up being Colombia. My click makes no sense, but, you know. Nice, wasn't Antioquia. Actually, it was very close, though. We jump into round two. I was panicking a little bit there. Can't lie to you. Okay, this round. What am I looking at? Sun is quite ambiguous. Huh. I can't tell what part of the car that is. That's gotta be the back, right? But how are we looking at the back here? What? Not putting it together here. My initial thought was US, but looking at why can we see the back of the car here? That's a bit odd. Okay, this might be a crazy guess, but I'm gonna go Pula. This could be the worst guess of all time for what it's worth. I just want to disclose that. Okay, you know what? I'm quite happy with that guess. I'll take it. 1500 damage. Fortunately, it was no multis, but probably one of my better guesses that I've made recently. Round 3. In Brazil. And we have supports here. Growing some corn, it looks like. White car, 24. I certainly think Parana is on the table here. I think that's what I'm going to go. Red soil plus corn. Makes sense. Could be Goiás, could be Sao Paulo. Could be a western Minas Gerais, but it looks a bit more south to me. So I'm going to run a Parana, I guess, and we'll see where it is. And it actually ends up being Mato Grosso do Sul, right on the Paraguay border, but 328 points is fine. Maybe white car works better for Mato Grosso do Sul. As we happen around 4 in Russia, it looks like. Ooh, we could have an incident here, 2022. How do I not know this? I guess you have to go Murmansk here. I would assume, right? It's weird, but I think you just go Monchegorsk. Because car doesn't look red to me. Yep. It's the best I can muster here. I don't think we're in Maltese, right? So even if I make the biggest blunder of all time here, we shouldn't lose. So it actually does end up being red car. I just couldn't see it, I guess. And I've never seen it get that hilly there, but it makes sense, I guess. It's probably a knowable road. Like, That seems like a Finbar 5K every day of the week, but it is not a Diono 5K every day of the week, I'll tell you that much. 2025 here. But does it feel like Chubut, though? And it could be. It could be. I think I'm gonna go for it. We'll try something here. Completely copyright merchanting here. Hopefully we haven't sold the bag. Yeah, we have, actually. It just ends up being near Nuquin, sorry. 879 points. What happened around 6? Yeah, it probably didn't fit. It was kind of flat for most parts in Chubut, so. Okay. B-type there. And I guess then you probably just drop it somewhere here. Because really hard to say. I don't think it's further east. Quite sandy. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see where it is. Does end up being a bit further west there. But we pick up some points for that, 1884, which I will take, and we'll hop into round 7, 2.5x damage. In Russia again, with antenna. So yeah, I guess we should be on... Where is the road again? I forget which road it is. I think it's this one, but I'm really misremembering a lot of stuff nowadays. Yeah, we'll just drop it somewhere west of Kirov here. And hopefully our guess isn't too far off. Because I forget which exact road it is. I just know it comes out of Kostroma, and then it's just downtown Kostroma. Alright. Well, could have won, but we don't. So, we kind of just went for a similar guess there. Round 8 triple. In Greece here came to mind. I don't know why I'm looking at copyright, actually. We don't have riffs, right? I don't know, Greece really did come to mind here. Road is odd. And we have antenna, so we should be in Europe somewhere. I just don't know. Like, Bulg maybe came to mind as well. I think I'm gonna try Greece. And if it's Bulg, I don't think we lose. I guess it could be Romania as well. Or Italy. It was just Romania. Did we lose off that? We don't. Okay, we're alive. Nice guess by our opponent there. Romania was a consideration. Round 9, 3.5. In India, which is not ideal, man. This is not ideal. Looks quite far south. We do have a lot of coconut palms here. And how far south am I willing to go? It looks quite south, to be honest. Gonna try this. Ah. Ends up just being Karnataka there. That's gonna be GG. So an unfortunate multi-merchant again. If this game had no multis, man, we would actually have a good chance, but yeah, I could have closed it out on the Kostroma round. Let's take a look at the India again. It wasn't a Karnataka specific poll, right? I mean, I think it was. This one might be, actually. I didn't see this one. That's unfortunate. Alright. Tough. Well, that's where we're going to end off the episode today, which is where exactly 116th in the world, and in NMPZ we are 38th. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another GeoGuessr video. Peace.